What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my very first video. Today I'm going to review a game called V.O.D.K.A. I downloaded it from Steam for 99 cents. It is an open world survival shooter, kind of like a DayZ-ish, but a little bit different. It's kind of an interesting game. Starts off, as you can see, with two options, play and quit. You'll notice there's no option for settings, there's no options for controls, instructions, anything like that. You basically just learn this game as you go. Once you get started, it gives you a little bit of a, this is about it in terms of a tutorial. You'll see F to pick up, you got some basic instructions for movement, and you got how to shoot. You have save and load, which I learned is pretty important with this game. F5 to save. It says F9W to load. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but saving in this game is definitely helpful. Now, just like any other game that's along this kind of type of game, that open world survival, there are zombies. Now, luckily, the zombies in this game are very easy to kill. Usually about one shot will do the trick. There are also other enemies. There's like some army dudes that are still pretty easy to kill, but those army dudes have guns. So they tend to do a little bit more damage to you than the zombies do. Besides the enemies, you also see down in the lower left-hand corner, you have to worry about these other survival aspects. You have your health, thirst, hunger, and stamina to worry about. Now, the stamina just kind of goes down when you run or sprint, I guess. Goes back up on its own whenever you just start regular walking. Now, the thirst and the hunger, those, of course, you have to drink water for thirst. You have to eat some foods for hunger. If you don't, and those make their way down to zero, then they will also start taking a pretty hefty toll on your health. So as we get into the review itself, the first thing we'll look at is the graphics of this game. Now, for what it is, again, this was a 99-cent game on Steam. Looks like this could be something that a few guys made in their basement. This isn't something from Activision or any of the big major companies. So that being said, the graphics really aren't that bad. They definitely did have their flaws. As you can see right here, this tree isn't even touching the ground. But aside from the small defects like that one, overall they're not as bad as you would think for a 99-cent game on Steam. Again, this is probably the people who made this game are probably just some new game developers, some guys that just kind of did it as a hobby and are just trying to throw some product out there and see what happens. Now, the next thing I would take a look at is the storyline. What's interesting about this game is I have yet to find any sort of a storyline. Now, of course, this is a survival game, so the goal is to survive. I don't know if there's like a goal, something you're supposed to try to get to at the end. If there's a time frame you're supposed to survive for. If there's some kind of clues or something you're supposed to discover. I haven't found anything along those lines. So yeah, when it comes to storyline, not really a whole lot to say about that one. So the next thing I'm going to talk about with this game is the gameplay itself. So, I get it. The point of this game is to learn and basically discover as you play. They purposely didn't really give you a whole lot of instructions in the beginning. They don't want you to know what you're doing from the beginning because they want you to learn as you go, which I think is awesome. That's an awesome concept. Kind of as you collect items, as you find guns, you learn as you go. But some of the things in this game are lacking big time when it comes to gameplay. One of the big things is basically the enemy interaction, the saves for one. So you press F5 to save. When you press F9, it takes you back to that save point, which is awesome. You know, that's what you expect. You know, I'm not sure what F9W is, but F9 seems to work for me. When you press F9 and you go back to it, all of the enemies from the entire game that you've killed so far come back. None of your items that you've picked up and used come back. Your health doesn't regenerate. Your ammo doesn't replenish itself. But all of the enemies come back, which I feel like is a major oversight. So I'm not a game developer. I don't really know exactly how all that works. And maybe it's just one of those things that's super difficult to make happen. So that's why it is the way it is. But yeah, that's a huge thing when it comes to gameplay. Imagine you're going through an entire game. Okay, here's a good save point. Press F5. Okay, you move a little bit further. You die. You press F9 to go back, and then, holy crap, all of the enemies you've ever dealt with the entire game are completely surrounding you. Yeah, huge impact on the gameplay. Also, another thing that was a big thing for me was the damage indications on this game. So, when you get shot in this game, the screen turns red and it says ouch. Now, I know a lot of you are probably used to Call of Duty, you know, Battlefield, any of these games where it kind of shows the direction that as you're getting shot from. This game, no, not so much. It just says ouch, basically. Ouch, I'm getting shot. Doesn't say where it's coming from. Actually, it doesn't even say that you're getting shot. It just says injuries somehow. So, it's just little things like that. It's like, you know what, like it wouldn't take too much effort to put into, hey, you know, injuries are coming from such and such a direction, or hey, like, ouch, like this is ouch along with loud gunshot sounds from such and such a direction means I'm probably getting shot from there, you know, as compared to, say, radiation, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, little things like that really take away from the gameplay. Overall, I'd have to say, for what this game is, again, 99 cents, Steam. Would I suggest people pay 99 cents for it? I'm gonna go with no. It's one of those things that's like, for free, maybe. Like, the developer clearly put it out there like as a game that's, they're like freaking 10% complete with it or whatever. They're just trying to test the waters, you know. Hey, we made somewhat of a game. Let's send it out there and see if people like it. The fact that they're charging money, you know, is a little bit crazy. But that's about it, you know. For free, maybe worth a try. For 99 cents, I don't think it is. You guys let me know. Again, this is my very first video. My first video on YouTube, my first video game review. You notice I don't have any fancy buttons for clicking on subscribe or likes or, you know, notification settings or anything like that. Of course, I do appreciate it if you guys do all those, like and subscribe. There will be many more videos to come. Each video is going to get better and better. I promise you that. Feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you think that I'm way off. Maybe you love this game. You're like, yo, this V.O.D.K.A game is the best game there ever was. Or let me know if you agree. Or let me know if there's something else you want me to review. Or, you know, whatever. I'd love to see your guys' comments. And again, please subscribe. Please click like if you liked it. Please, honestly, click dislike if you disliked it. But I'd appreciate it, you know, a comment. Tell me why. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Should be pretty soon. My plan is to basically hit up Steam for their games that are new and let people know what they have to look forward to. But thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.